here's what Fortnite needs to completely understand about like content creators right now. I think the commercial was a great idea, but it should have been season 3, dude. Me, Cypher, Courage, Tim, right? Laserbeam, Lachlan, Typical Gamer, Nick A30. I mean, everyone, anybody. Well, there's a reason we built these communities, right? Is we're good at content. We know and now we know the game, dude. We know the game. We know the community. We were the community. What kept me away from Fortnite? I'm having probably a very equal amount of fun on Rivals and Fortnite. I think I'm still having a lot more fun on Rivals. No! Brother, I had to, bro. I had to do it, bro. Dude, fuck you, bro. Listen, I am getting in the ass by a Venom, and you walk by him to where are my healers? What do you mean? Like, right now, I'm enjoying Rivals in Fortnite. In terms of the gameplay, roughly about the same. I would say maybe leaning more toward Rivals, but then also all my friends are on Rivals. So, I don't know. I mean, I think, like this season, I'm having fun. Here's what Fortnite needs to completely understand about like content creators right now, I think. Dude, I think that for content creators, there's 2 top priorities that they need to focus on for happiness for content creators. All right, one of them is AI. It is how much AI are in the game. And the quality of our normal games. That is 100% like one of the things that's just so important for content creators and streamers. And the second thing is mobility. Dude, I will not play this game if there is not a good way to engage and move around the map. I will not. So if you give me a clunky season with like clunky movement, dude, I will not play. And that's like, for me, that is like my hill I'll die on, bro. However, right now they've added the bat. I like that. The bat's cool. It's a cool little, cool movement. I love the drill. Some solid gunplay. Look where I am, dude. I'm here, bro. I'm already playing the game again. And it wasn't some crazy update. I didn't see a video. I didn't see anything. I literally am just like, all right, we're playing. And it had nothing to do with the vaults. It had nothing to do, like, it had nothing to do with this. Like, do I like the vaults and stuff and thermites? Like, yeah, it's cool. But the mobility and the clean gunplay, I'm back, dude. It can be so simple for some players, right? They don't need to reinvent the wheel.
I can smell you.
That's for OG, dude. I don't know what they were thinking.
What do you mean by that?
A little bit of a missed opportunity there, man. They had all the hype in the world. They had people. I mean, that's a little more controversial. I mean, OG just... Season 1 was ass. The only reason that OG Fortnite, like OG Season 1, before there even was a Season 1, dude, was terrible.
True, and...
Everyone knows that. It was so new, it was so fresh, that people loved it.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
It was awful. There's no mobility in the game. And there's not enough loot.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's pretty true. That's pretty true. I mean, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
And a 5-year-old could have explained that to Fortnite. But they still released it like that. It's like, dude, they should have started at like the end of Season 2 with like a week going into Season 3 and had shockwaves. Literally. That's what should have happened. OG Fortnite coming back, starting with Season 2. 1 week, 2 weeks of Season 2 with added shockwaves. Boom, here comes Season 3, because Season 3 was the but God, that was just a huge ball drop, man. And now, chat, here's the thing that's crazy. Think of how much money they spent on Kai and Sketch and I forget who else is in the commercial to advertise the launch of OG when it was in the worst season that they could have launched it in. I mean, probably millions. And now they'll have to spend that money on them again if they want, because they have the reach, right? You're trying to reach new people and you're trying to reach a lot of people. You get the biggest streamers in the world right now. I don't think the idea of the commercial was bad, right? It was just the fact that it just had nothing behind it. Like, it's like buy this vehicle, get all these people to promote this vehicle, and then the vehicle doesn't work. It's basically what happened. And now it's like, dude, are they gonna re-release the commercials to get everyone to play the game again? Or are they gonna film new commercials? It'd be like, season 3's here now, you guys can play it. I almost died to that guy, can you believe that? So the idea of getting Sketch Kai and the other guys who were in that commercial to advertise the season was brilliant. The season they were advertising, not it, dude. Not it. And it's like, do they do it again? And Tasha, that's neither here nor there. Like, did they even need the commercial to begin with? I feel like the hype alone would have done work, but I think they're trying to reach new audiences. So I'm not knocking the commercial. I think the commercial was a great idea, but it should have been season 3, dude. Should have been chapter 1, season 3, started from there, and then built that hype from there. Instead, they wasted all that hype on season 1, which was awful. A snooze. Strafing left. I mean, I was definitely not involved in the conversation of where should we start the season. I wish they would have reached out to me and gotten opinions of a lot of their OGs. I mean, dude, there's a reason that people like me, Cypher, Courage, Tim, right, Laserbeam, Lachlan, Typical Gamer, Nick A30. I mean, everyone, anybody. Well, there's a reason we built these communities, right? It's we're good at content. We know and now we know the game, dude. We know the game. We know the community. We were the community, right? The fact that we weren't reached out to about like what season should start for like advice, just advice, is phenomenal. It's astonishing. But that they didn't ask for our input. I believe right now it's that their vision is just they're thinking grand picture, dude. They're thinking the next Fortnite. They're thinking like I believe that genuinely. Can we talk to JB? It's Andre's birthday today, bro. Hello? All right, AI to the right, guy with a real double mammoth over there to the left, and a guy. Oh, that's cool. Look, where did this guy go? I refuse to believe. Where did he go? He was right here. Let me break it down for you, Mark. guy's traveling is kind of annoying. Did you just fly down? Or is he at a render? Dude, that's creepy as hell. Wow, that is some bullet drop, huh? Dude, I thought rank it would have popped a new shield, and it didn't. I sold. GG's. What kept me away from Fortnite? The last season was terrible. The mobility was not good. The guns were terrible. I think that what really, I didn't like the shotguns, and the guns were atrocious, dude. The guns were the worst guns I've ever seen. Like, useless guns in meta trigger me more than anything on the planet, dude. Useless guns trigger me more than anything. And what I mean by that is, like, take a look. What was the other gun that wasn't the Hollow? Like, that gun was the most useless gun on the planet. The Fury. Dude, against a good player, if you don't have the Hollow, you're dead. And I know for a fact that Epic has the stats that let them know how many people are getting eliminations via which gun. Otherwise, they're not gonna know who's using what guns. And I guarantee you, I mean, dude, everyone and their grandmother's using the Hollow, and even now, a Hollow's still dominant. But dude, you have the twin mag. The twin mag is definitely viable, right? And then you have the AUG. The AUG, viable gun, very viable rifle. This gun, I mean. It's dog water. I mean, it's a good hipfire gun, actually. I'm not gonna lie. It's more like an SMG than a rifle. And maybe the Fury. I think you're right. The Fury is probably better in builds when you're trying to, like, I guess, just bum rush a building or bum rush somebody's wall. But the best seasons of Fortnite are where multiple guns are meta, because there's variety. And you want variety in your games. You want weapon variety, dude. You don't, like, when there's a meta, like, again, one will be better than all, almost always. That doesn't have to be true. Like, guns can be perfectly balanced, dude, and guns can be used for different situations. One medium range, one super duper long range, etc. And that's like the perfect sweet spot that you want to find, dude.